Hey coaches, Sadago Koglu here. I am so excited to be talking to you guys today about social media. Why? Because it's something that I've had to learn the hard way, and I want to help make sure that you guys don't have to learn the hard way the same way that I did. So, think social media. What do you think of? You're probably thinking there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Periscope, there's YouTube, there's blogs, there's email lists, there's, oh my gosh, there are all these things. What am I going to do? Right? Don't make the mistake I did and jump into all of them at once. Why? Because you guys, you're going to do all of them halfway, and that's not going to work. So, here are my best tips for you as to how to go about managing your social media, because that is where we all do our business. So I know at the beginning you're thinking, oh, I don't need to expand my network. I'm fine. I have a great friend list, right? Well, I thought the same thing, and let me tell you what happened. So I made that list of 100 that you guys recently made. And then I went through and I talked to all of those people that were on my list. And I used my brand and I used form, talked about family, I talked about occupation, recreation, then I sent my message and it was great and all this stuff. Well, guess what? You go through your list of 100 and then you go through another list of 100 and guess what happens? Your network's not expanding. So eventually you go through all the people on your Facebook friend list that you want to talk to and then what? So you have to expand your network. So here are some of the best ways to do this. One, let's go to Facebook so I can show you. Okay, so here's Facebook, right? Woohoo. So when you search for Facebook, you can search for people I may know. And look what's here. Under people I may know are all of these people that I literally may know, which is awesome. I can send friend requests to all of these people, and I will eventually. Some of them I already have sent friend requests to. So you guys can go through this list, and I would say you send about 5 to 10 friend requests a day. And then a few days later, here's the next trick. You click on this little friend request dude, right? And you need to, okay, let me show you. You click on view sent requests. I have sent friend requests to all these people. Well, guess what I need to do, guys? I need to go through, and you guys should do the same. See that friend request sent? Cancel that request. Let me cancel this one too. Now, why am I doing this? Because if I have too many friend requests out at once, Facebook will put me into Facebook jail. We need to manage this, okay? So you go through a piece at a time and you delete those friend requests. So the next thing that you need to do is to find groups. So let's go back to my home page. You need to find groups to join. Why? Because these groups are going to help you, again, to expand your network. So what do? You can search on Facebook, let's say, so take your brand and pick 3 key things about your brand that describe you. For me, being a military significant other is a huge part of who I am. Another part of who I am is my hypothyroidism. So, hypothyroidism. Well, I'm not a hypothyroid mom, but I could join there. Losing weight with hypothyroidism. That sounds like a group I might be interested in. Oh, look, interesting. This person looks like they might already coach something, but I don't know. Yep, they are. So I'm not interested in that group. But hypothyroid mom, look at how many people like this. So I've already liked this page actually. I'm not a mom, but it's a great community of people, and there's always new posts coming up, and there are people who are extremely engaged. Look at all these conversations that are happening. Okay, so we want to find groups like this, plug ourselves in, and start having natural conversations. Okay, now why do we want to do that? Let me stop screen sharing. And hi guys. So the reason that we want to do this is because it helps us to build real relationships with people. We want to have real relationships. I don't want to be just selling you something, right? I actually want to be helping you out. I want to know what it is that you need. If you don't have a need, I'm not going to push anything on you. But hey, you know what? I can still friend request you, right? Or you can friend request me if I'm having a conversation with you, right? So I'm having conversations with people. And as you have conversations with people through Facebook groups, you can send them friend requests because all of a sudden you've started to develop a relationship with them. It's not coming out of the blue. This is a great way to expand your network. Now, you're expanding your network, but what are you posting? So here is your first call to action, guys. First thing I need you to do is think about the things that you want to post. Now, there are some absolute necessities that we post, right? So things like challenge groups. When are they starting for you? Pick a date for the next month. So let's say November. What days are your challenge groups starting? Pick that day. Now go back 2 weeks. Starting 2 weeks before that day, you need to start posting that that challenge group is going to exist. Mark it down on your calendar. Now, let's talk about giveaways. Maybe you can run a giveaway for 2, maybe 3 days. Figure that out. When do you want to run a giveaway? So you can mark that date on your calendar. We'll talk more about giveaways in a little bit. So I want you guys to really intentionally think about the things that you need to post, okay? You know with Drop the Cookie how often we have coach sneak peeks. You know with Drop the Cookie how often we have the coach universities, right? So those are the types of things that you need to be promoting unless you're running them on your own timeline. And if you are, that's fantastic. Or with your own team, that's also fantastic. So pick those days though and promote them accordingly. Things like coach sneak peeks, you can promote 5 days in advance. So those are things that you put on Facebook. But remember, we're not only talking about Beachbody because Beachbody is not all that we are. So for the remainder of the days and the remainder of the posts in the days, what I recommend is that you pick a topic for that day. So Mondays can be Motivation Mondays. Fridays can be Funky Friday. Sundays can be Sunday Fun Day. Tuesdays can be Tuesday Transformation Tuesday. Thursday can be all about payday and rank advancement, right? But there are all of these other things in our lives, right? So find a good topic, find a good theme, and go with it. So I want you guys to develop out that calendar though. It will help you immensely. So then the next thing is I want you to pick a platform. So if yours is Facebook, pick that platform. Take a few months to get good at it. Now I know I'm saying a few months and you're like, but I want to get to Diamond now. That's fine. You can get to Diamond now. Use these tips. Use that calendar. Use the ways that you expand your network. Talk to people like that, okay? You'll get to Diamond. But don't overwhelm yourself with every single social media platform out there. So once you've mastered Facebook, or if you've already mastered Facebook, pick your next platform. For me, it was a blog. Why? Because I could write longer posts in blogs and I enjoy writing. It's therapeutic to me. So find something that works for you. If it's not blogging, we'll talk about some other platforms too. So what can you do on your blog though? You can find a widget that helps you with scheduling appointments. You can put a form for people to apply to be on your team or to be in your next challenge group. You can search for ways to do this. I really recommend that you do because it shouldn't just be about your blog. I mean, it's great. I love reading your blog, but what else is out there? What other information is out there? Are there other things about Beachbody that you can share with me on your blog? Is there a place that you can send me to? So you're having a conversation with someone and they're saying, so tell me more about this thing, or tell me more about your journey. You're going to have that same conversation with people 5 zillion times. Is there a place where you can send them a link so that the story sounds fresh each time it's told? All they have to do is click on the link and read your story. It's fresh. It sounds exciting. You're not tired of telling the same story 50, 100 times, right? That's awesome. So that's what a blog can do for you. You can also share things like recipes. It's kind of like a place to keep everything. So that's awesome. Then you can use YouTube as your next tool. Why do I say YouTube is your next tool? Because people use YouTube the way they use Google nowadays. So think about when you were researching Beachbody. You may have, and I know I did actually, you went to YouTube and you said, how do people earn money as a Beachbody coach? How do you rank advance as a Beachbody coach? Who are the top Beachbody coaches? How do you earn money? I mean, all of these things, right? I mean, that's why we're here. How do you rank advance? How do you help people? Tell me about, P90X. Tell me about Insanity Max 30. All of this exists on YouTube, and it's the easiest place because who wants to read through all that stuff, right? It's hard. It's hard to read through all of it. So Beachbody has content on there. Why can't you replicate it? You can make it your own, right? But this is all about duplicatable systems. We can put our own twist on things and create our own YouTube channels and build out our own YouTube channels. And all of a sudden, we are the people that people go to, right? Use that to your advantage. Now, you have a few different platforms that you've created at this point. What do? You have to overlap those platforms. So, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you have a blog, you should post that blog post on Facebook each time you have a new blog post. If you have a YouTube video, you should embed it within your blog so that more people are seeing it. Here's the caveat. If you have a YouTube video, what I do not want you to do is put it on your Facebook. What I do want you to do is take the video that you've already recorded on your computer through either Zoom or through Photo Booth or whatever video recording software you have, upload it directly from your computer to your Facebook. Why do I say that? Because if you upload YouTube videos to Facebook, they're less likely to be seen. Facebook does not like YouTube. However, they do like videos that you upload directly from either your phone or from your computer. So that's my recommendation. You can do this with just quick, like, I just got done with my workout videos, or you can do this with training videos. Either way, okay? So then you can do things like creating giveaways. Now you can do giveaways on your blog, you can do giveaways on your Facebook, you can do them on your YouTube, you can do them on every single platform that you're on. But here's the way to do it. You can do a giveaway once or twice a month. You want to be collecting the following things. 1, an email address. Put it off to the side. You don't have to create an email list yet, but this can start your inventory of email addresses. Why not? Tell people to share it with friends. Slowly, your network will start to expand as people do that. They will they will friend you, okay? Also tell people to like it and then tell them to add you as a friend. This is extremely important. You're trying to expand your network. People need to be adding you as their friend. So what you'll say within the Facebook giveaway or whatever giveaway is, please go here to friend me. Here are the rules of the giveaway, and on this date, I will send you an email letting you know if you've won. It's the perfect way to run a giveaway. Now, what do you give away? The all-time question, right? Give away something that's on sale that month. Why? Because it's cheaper for you. You can give away resistance bands, you can give away workout gloves, you can give away little sample packets. Do not give away Shakeology because you will be devaluing Shakeology. You don't want to be doing that. Shakeology is worth $5 a packet, guys. Come on. You can give away anything that's health, fitness, nutrition related that will help people get towards their goals. The cap for price is up to you. Personally, I give away things, honestly, I give away 3-day refreshes because it's a fantastic 3-day start to a program and people get really quick results and then they want more. But that's up to you. Notice how I haven't said anything about a like page yet. That's because like pages take money to build. So once you get to a point where you have a little bit of income that you're willing to use, I recommend you do build a like page. Build it slowly and build it by targeting the right people. Targeting anyone in the world does not help you if Abdullah from Egypt liked your like page. It's a great number. Great, you have one more follower, but you're not going to get anywhere with that, right? So you want to target people who are just like you. Again, this is where your brand is important. So target people and spend about $1, $2 a day to begin, and then you can move up from there. But again, you don't want your message getting lost in the shuffle, so it's going to take time to build that like page. Don't get frustrated with it. And this is why I saved it till now, because it's really important for you to build followings and build your network in other places before you get to this point. And then you'll have a little bit of money that you can put to your business. The rule of thumb for marketing your business and spending money is 10 to 20%. So in the beginning stages, you might be investing more in your business. It may be 50%, but that is, again, up to you. If you want to invest 100% and you're saying, you know what, I'm going all in, go for it. But that's your decision to make. I'm just giving you the rule of thumb. So then Instagram. And Instagram rules also apply somewhat to Facebook. Not in the same exact ways, but here's what I'm saying. So you want to search for hashtags. Hashtags are key, but here's what not to do. Do not hashtag Beachbody, Beachbody Coach. Do not hashtag 21-Day Fix. Do not hashtag, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm very thirsty. So do not hashtag things that are Beachbody related. Why? Because the people who are searching for those hashtags are already coaches. They're the people who already know those hashtags. What you want to be hashtagging are things like, what did you search for before you became a coach? Was it healthy recipes? Was it weightlifting? Was it fit pregnancies? Was it, find hashtags that work for you, that are about what you are about, but don't hashtag Beachbody. So then once you've figured out those hashtags, you'll need to do a little bit of research. Then my recommendation is to go and actually search those hashtags. And guys, you can spend literally like an hour a day doing this next thing. You can search the hashtag and go and like every single post in that hashtag. Why? Because that's what gets people to notice you, right? If you're on Instagram already, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you get a heart, you click on that heart and you say, oh, who liked this? And you look up who they are, right? The same holds true the other way around. If you're liking someone else's post, they're going to try and figure out who you are, and they might like you. You're going to grow your following this way. You're going to grow your actual Instagram. So this is awesome. Again, this takes time. So then the next thing is your email list, and then comes something like maybe Periscope. Periscope takes a little bit more time. I've used it a few times. I have to say, guys, I don't have the time in my day right now to be on Periscope every single day. The one cool thing I will say about Periscope is that you can repurpose your content. So if you record a video on Periscope, you can say, you can, if you want, talk about, I don't know, how to expand your business, or you can talk about motivation and what motivates you. And then you can take that video and you can post it to YouTube. And this is a great way to build your YouTube following, right? Because you're taking content from one platform and you're using it in another one. But my biggest advice to all of you is take one platform at a time, get great at it. So your calls to action, the very first thing, pick your platforms. And I want you to tell me what your platforms are. The second thing is create a calendar. What is your calendar? It's your strategy for moving forward. So I want to see it. If it's on a piece of paper, that's fine. If it's an actual calendar that you have written out, that's also fine. I want to see what your calendar is, though, for moving forward. Why? Because it's something solid that you can follow. You're not going to be scratching your head saying, what's my post going to be for this day, right? So that is it for today. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this training. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.